Welcome to Fortnite, an extremely fast-paced game played competitively around the world. Originally, in 2016, Fortnite was released as Save the World, which is a PvE. PvE stands for Player versus Environment, meaning that a player or a group of players are placed in a world where they battle against zombies or other life forms to survive. A month later, Epic Games released their second game mode, called Battle Royale. Instead of players working together, this game was centered around them fighting against one another. These types of games are called PvP, also known as player versus player. As players load into the game, they spawn flying above the map in the transportation vehicle that we call the battle bus. As the bus flies over the map, players can jump out and glide down to their desired location. Once the bus reaches its final stop, all players are ejected and are forced to fly down. Upon landing, the objective is to find chests, which contain weapons, health, materials, and throwables. Once acquired, players can choose between fighting and/or looting. In order to fight, gaining materials is on the top of the list. To get these mats, the players can destroy trees for wood, rocks for stone, and car/metallic objects for metal. In public lobbies, all mats are capped at 999, and in more competitive atmospheres, 500. For building, there are 4 options that a player can choose from. Roof or cone, which is useful for slowing down opponents during build fights. Stairs or ramps, which can be used to gain high ground or to defend against incoming attacks. Floors, which are used to stabilize builds and lets the player keep the elevation they are on. And finally, walls, which protect from bullet spray and helping wounded teammates. With the use of all 4, players are able to alter the look of each build with a tool called editing. Editing allows players to escape boxes, trap enemies, and gain peek shots against other opponents. For weapons, there are 6 different types a player could use: pistols, assault rifles, snipers, small machine guns, shotguns, and miscellaneous. Each category has its own rarity of that weapon that consists of gray, green, blue, purple, and gold. Gray, which deals the least amount of damage, and gold dealing the most. The objective is to outlast or eliminate all other opponents and achieve the Victory Royale. In the end, players can have endless possibilities to win. But no matter how you choose to play, you'll always have fun playing Fortnite.
Good afternoon, Griffins. My name is Scorched Darren, also known as Darren Brinks, and right next to me,
Cody Doc McLaughlin, great to be here.
Cody, I'm glad that you're here too.
Thank you.
We're both very tired, especially after last night's stream.
Yes, it was a very exciting stream last night, and probably, without even considering the 24-hour live stream, probably one of the longest and latest streams we've done.
Probably, yeah. I do remember the League of Legends Pink Division Championship game being a lot longer.
There was one that was around like 4 hours. This one I would say is around that area too, but it's been a while since we've done that. Sure,
yeah. Well, on this beautiful afternoon, actually, at least I think it's beautiful, we do have our Griffon Esports Fortnite team playing in the NACE Contenders League. This will be a 4-game series, and I'm very excited for it, actually. You know, they played very well last week, I believe on Saturday, Sunday, was it Friday?
I believe it was last Sunday.
Last Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know they played very well. I believe we have our little esports recap here if my notes would stop falling off the desk. But I believe that in game 1 they had, I believe they placed 4th place with 8 eliminations. If you want to go ahead and jump in here and take over.
From how last stream went, there wasn't a whole lot of teams in this NACE Collegiate series. Mm-hmm. Which right now is just the qualifiers that we're just participating in. There are 3 qualifiers and then the finals. Right now we are on the 2nd qualifiers, and there will be 4 matches. But a previous recap from the last one on stat-wise, for placements for the first match, we did go I believe, 4th place with 8 eliminations, 2nd place with ninth place and 2 eliminations. Third match was, I believe, 6th place with 3 eliminations.
Yep.
And then the 4th match being 5th place with 5 eliminations.
Right, yeah. Don't worry, I was checking my notes as you were saying that.
Yeah, and I believe at the moment, just for funds and laughter, I believe we've destroyed Luke's trailer also 13 times.
Yeah, and I believe you were talking to me before we started stream here how Luke's trailer has not dropped a single purple weapon.
Or gold, which I'm very upset. Luke told me that he would do anything for this program. Where's the purple loot, bro? Come on. But nah, all fun and laughters. It's great to see that we had so many eliminations from the last match, which is a huge change in pace for us, considering the teams we're playing against. Sadly, we did not make the qualifying top 4 to move on. We did hold the top 4th spot for the first 3 matches, lost it in the last match, which amazed me, but we did reach top eliminations out of the group.
Right. And, one thing I did notice, look, as much as we didn't make it in the first qualifying day, we still have today to do that. But we also, I also want to give a couple of little side notes about how the players played last week. And I do know that a lot of the times Jackie Moon was doing really well in the up-close fights. Don't worry, I'm not downgrading Gomez III at all. But Gomez III did get a couple of kills close up as well. But I did notice that, Jackie Moon was really killing it in the close game, kind of, up in head-to-head combat. But one thing that I noticed is that Gomez III actually was just sniping people left and right across the map at, what is it? I think it's the Raceway. What was the...
Yeah, the freeway racetrack, and I do agree on that. Overall stats from player eliminations, Jackie Moon had 6 shotgun and 6 SMG eliminations from last Sunday, and Gomez had, I believe, 6 assault rifle eliminations, which was pretty amazing. But again, definitely carrying both sides of great from close range and long range fighting.
Right, and I think one thing I should bring up here is that I'm just very excited to know how just today is going to go, right? I probably already stated that. But, they definitely know who they're up against. I believe, are there more teams this time than there were?
It looks like at the moment the same teams are going to be here. I'm not sure if the teams that qualified last time will be participating in this match again. They do have the option to participate if they would like to, or they can sit out the next 2 weeks until finals come. But it could go either way. And if they do end up playing and they end up taking top 4 again, or just one of the top spots, obviously they can't qualify again, so it will go on to the next runner-up. But I do have a good feeling for Missouri Western this time. We did very well holding our spots last time. I'm hoping to see another good start off for our first match, because the first match we had last time was our best one with 8 eliminations and 4th place. So I'm hoping it goes the same way and we have a solid day with our Fortnite team.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping to see a Victory Royale if possible. I know you were talking about it the other day. It is possible, especially if we play the exact same way we played last week. Especially when we would always, I noticed that, it would always just come down to that last circle and who would just, shoot who first and who would go down first. So definitely when it comes to NACE, it's usually always, I always, kind of get kind of scared, because definitely in my own experiences when it comes to that last and final circle and it becomes really small, it gets kind of terrifying. You just, there's a lot of things happening around you, a lot of footsteps that you're listening into. And so, with things like that, I hope that MWSU won't really fall under the pressure. As you can see, we already connecting into our first game here. Again, it is a best-of-4 series, so I'm definitely excited to see where this goes, as I've stated. So, as you can see, we got about 8 seconds here. Cody, you got any extra comments?
Something I'm going to be doing new from this one. Obviously, I do want to know the schools that we do play against. We were provided a list of the players' gamer tags and colleges, so I will be calling out who we are going against, either by eliminations or eliminated, so we know if we see them again, if it's going to be a good battle or not. But that is something I want to do this round. I know all the other teams at Missouri Western were able to know who they're going against. That's why I want to do this, and I'm actually very excited that NACE was able to provide that for us so we can use that list.
Right, and I do know that I think this might be in the works right now. I don't know if we're still trying to figure it out or not. We can get both perspectives of the teams, so we are doing it actually. So I don't know how that's going to work. Can I go ahead and see how that works here with whose perspective we're seeing? I know I could see 2-on-1s. Right now we're watching, I believe, Jackie Moon.
Yes.
Just for a close reference, Gomez III actually has him renamed to Tyson, so we won't really get that confused. Don't worry, we're not a 3-man party in a 2v2. So
there we go.
As you can see,
There
we
is
go.
the
There's
swap.
that amazing swap. That's that's actually beautiful to see there. So. It depends. I believe, yeah, okay. So it's on this side where I can see it, and on both sides I get it now. I completely see it. So it does seem that actually right now we are watching Gomez III for the first time. So that one, this is actually going to be awesome. I'm actually very excited for this. This
Yes,
is a lot of
definitely.
This is some refreshing and some new things we have going on here. So it does seem that Gomez III, because we usually don't see where Gomez III drops, right? We usually just see Tyson in general. So. Anyways, it's going to be the usual start of early game here. We're going to see everyone trying to find their
harpoon.
What's up?
Oh, that's a harpoon. Harpoons are like Jackie Moon's most favorite thing in the game.
Oh, right.
He wants a nasty combo with harpoon by itself or harpoon and shotgun.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we were actually, the harpoon does damage, right?
Oh, yeah,
I think
75.
I've killed one person with a harpoon before. It was actually, or I've eliminated somebody with a harpoon before. It was actually a couple of my games back. Watching Jackie Moon and Gomez III, they've definitely always there. You guys were practicing out there one day, and I said, screw it, I'll play a little bit of Fortnite, and it was actually quite fun. It's a lot more fun than I remember. But of course, there's a lot more better players, so the experience, I'd say I'd give it about a 7.
You didn't have me there to carry you.
Yeah, you were not. You're definitely more the Fortnite expertise when it comes to playing with me.
That is true. I've also carried you in Warzone a couple times too.
That
Not
is also
bragging,
true.
not
BRs are
bragging.
not my forte, unless it's Apex, but.
I think I do
Apex
pretty
easier.
good. I think we're even in Apex. Support-wise, you got me there.
Well, no, I meant like compared to other games, the only BR I know is Apex. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. But
I also carry you sometimes in Rainbow. I got
yeah,
my moves.
wrong.
Hey, I've gotten my eliminations.
Yeah, yesterday was
Hector the
not a
Duck,
good
what's
day.
up, bro? Anyway, sorry,
What?
he was checking out Hector the Duck for a second. Jackie Moon looks like he is paused at the moment. I don't know what he's doing. I think at the moment he is changing some settings. There we go. He's back to moving again. But again, I'm actually very excited now to see also Gomez's perception, so we can commentate and say like the stuff that he does, so I can see what's going on.
Yeah,
now.
it does seem. If we can go ahead and switch on over to Jackie Moon's perspective, he's over at Luke's trip. Man, that is a beautiful swap right there.
Are we gonna get a purple this time? I'm hoping so.
Let's see here. No,
Again,
greens,
green.
but a blue. Blue shotgun. We will go ahead and take that. I believe that's the first piece of loot that Luke has given us. So I like how we've just managed to make Luke canonically in Fortnite. Like, that's just his trailer.
Sooner or later,
So-
they'll add a skin of him.
So, yeah,
For
anyways,
Fortnite.
it appears that most teams... What on earth happened there?
So if those chug barrels are near,
Oh,
obviously you
right.
can hit it and it'll give you 10. If you build a platform or anything near there to destroy them,
Mm-hmm.
or in the area that it would cross through them, it will go ahead and give you all the shield. So if there was 4 of them there, it gave them 40 shield.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I've actually seen that before. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. So as we can see here, both players are getting their mats together. I'm waiting to see if it's either going to be a slow start or if it will be, as we can see, I believe that's a crow.
Yep. Purple crow dropping purple loot.
Yeah, I believe there was actually a shark over. I think it's Loot Lake. It's right next to
Yep.
was it Camp Cuddles or something like that?
Yep. Yep. The shark usually sometimes if it's scrolling purple, blue, gold, it'll drop loot. Bad news is you practically waste most of your ammo just trying to destroy it.
Yeah, what was really funny actually is I just kept harpooning it onto the land. I was just having my fun with it, but I was a little too scared because I had to watch like how much I would harpoon it towards me before it did damage. So yeah, it was just one of those things where I thought it was just funny. That's why, in case you were wondering, I was just laughing to myself because I don't know. Fortnite is such a
Ooh, and it looks like we
fun,
are got some
interesting
hits
game.
and tags here right now. I believe Gomez hit him for 28 shield, and it looks like they are lighting them up at the gas station. It looks like there is an explosion, and there are cars moving, so it looks like there's either more than one group trying to get out of there, and it looks like both of them are escaping right now in separate vehicles. But I will go ahead and say that was not the biggest battle that started off, but it did show that that team was trying to get away from us because we did light them up pretty well.
Right, and I believe that you actually mentioned that there was more than one team there, so it was probably their own fight they were battling, but then they, both teams just kind of...
They were scared to get third-partied,
Yeah.
and either team could lose since we had the distance and advantage of the high ground.
Right, which is completely understandable because I definitely don't like getting third-partied. It seems that we are going to manage to find some of the Spider-Man web slingers. One of my favorite things to use right now, by the way, I believe I was in the top 3, and I was just swinging around having a blast, and of course, till I got sniped by the better player out of the air. So, of course, I do enjoy.
But I will go ahead and
fair
say that
share
there
web
are
slingers.
more builds going over by where they were shooting at. So it looks like we are going to go ahead and push them. Also, whenever you get the chance, next time you're at that lake and you see the shark, find a fishing pole and throw it out there in front of the shark. You'll love what will happen.
Okay.
But
Wait, does he grab it and I go flying?
yes.
Anyway,
But it looks like we are pushing them right now.
There you go. Yeah, it does seem, as you stated, there is a push going on right now. It seems that Jackman trying to get the high ground. There we go. Oh, here we go. We do have people.
And that is a knock by Jackie Moon. And it looks like Gomez did shotgun him to eliminate. So it is the last teammate right now that they are going against. And it looks like we got him cornered, but they are trying to get to him as fast as possible, but they keep getting stuck in the boxes.
Yeah, here we go. There it is. There's an elimination. I believe that's 2 elims to the team of 2 Griffon Esports. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to find. Yeah, it seems that they took that one pretty easily as well. They managed to, I believe, maybe they were already low enough, and what happened there is that maybe the other team won the fight. I don't know if we believe we saw the names on that. What do you think college that was?
I believe, if I am correct, that was Southern Arkansas University Fortnite Team D or C out of the 4 teams they have.
All righty, sure thing. So, yeah, going on from that, very well played for Missouri Western. It seems that they will see Mr. Flapjacks up here. Yeah, no, very well played coming in from MWSU. A very clean
They may
fight.
fight them. They're about to duel again. They might be dueling. They're dueling. We're about to add another elimination to our list.
Is that really?
No.
Oh, I was about to be like, wait, why can't we just run around and shoot every NPC then?
But it looks like we did win. It looks like Gomez did take somewhat little damage, but he does have some splashes to go ahead and use to get back there. But he did get a purple AK. We know how good he is with an AR and distance, so I say that was actually pretty worth it if we ever do get into a distance battle. But the good news is, even though the storm did catch up, we still do have web slingers to get out of there. But it looks like he is having a little bit of trouble getting away. Jackie Moon not wasting his just
Jackie
driving.
Moon says, hop in the truck, bro. Now they're going to go ahead and
Let's
drive
go to the
off.
creek and have a barbecue.
Yeah, it seems that they are rotating over back to Rocky Reels. They're gonna go ahead, drive past it, of course. I'm very excited to know how this goes because again, that last fight was very clean. Actually, I mean, they jumped in, they took out one person, and then a little bit of a hiccup at the end there. The other person managed to build a wall in front of them. It kind of stopped them for a couple of seconds, but it didn't really matter. And it seems that actually it might have been Gomez who actually managed to get an extra way to get the high ground. And took out that extra player.
I do agree with you. Tyson was able to get him cornered with the help of Gomez. Gomez was getting high ground, and I believe the player tried to edit his way out and ended up dropping into a box with Jackie Moon, getting the final elimination that they needed to end that fight. At the moment, I say it's a decent start with 2 eliminations, 2 MWSU Griffins. With at least 21 players remaining. It looks like here's another attack at the gas station right now, and I believe Jackie Moon was able to light him up, but it looks like the other team is pushing back to the forest using trees to their advantage so they can maybe snipe a bit. But it looks like Gomez is going to go ahead and get high ground so he can go ahead and do any damage he can if he sees them in the trees. But as they're watching the back, it looks like there is another team also pushing from behind. I believe it's a solo. but we are not sure. I think right now they are getting cornered. They just got to be very careful on their next move here if they are going to get third-partied, because third-party is the number one thing that is the most troublesome for any college or any team in here. Unless they have an advantage point. They do have kind of an advantage point considering they have the building itself. Really, the only thing I think that would prevent them from getting any trouble.
Actually, it seems that sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but it seems that Jackie Moon and Gomez don't want to get third-partied, as you mentioned. So what they're going to do is they're going to go ahead and drive off to a different location, definitely saving themselves, as you said, saving themselves the trouble for now. So it seems that, honestly, they are trying to play for placement here, but when they came across those fights, man, obviously the practice that we saw that they were doing before the stream is definitely kicking in. And honestly, what you mentioned to me earlier, you seem pretty hyped. You seem pretty excited for today. And I'm starting to feel that too, especially because I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it was that good sleep I had. I just feel refreshed.
Whoa, bro. Calm down, okay? It's just the beginning of the game. I'll mess with you.
No. I've actually have not seen this place before. I believe this is Sanctuary.
Yep, and that is the statue of the Rock.
That's not a rock. That's Dwayne Johnson.
Exactly, the Rock. Funny.
It appears we're actually going to get an up-close look, actually.
There actually was a glitch here a couple of weeks ago. I believe they did patch it. If you throw a pair of tires at the feet of the statue goes flying.
Really?
Yes, it was an actual bug. I saw it, and I actually did it myself. And it actually launched the statue, and I was like, oh, my God, that's actually pretty cool. Also very broken. I wonder if it does damage if it lands on someone. I didn't get the chance to see if it did do any damage, considering it's hard to, trajectory and everything. But, yeah, it did work. They already blocked it, or not blocked it, but fixed it, but it was pretty cool.
So I do want to question here. They are taking the boat away, of course, to get on this little side island. I believe Jackie Moon was kind of weaving back and forth just in case anybody was going to shoot at them. I do assume. Did you know what I'm talking about? When they were in the boat, they were just they were kind of like a serpentine, kind of like when we did that drunk driving simulator last week, and I couldn't drive simply because I tried resetting my car and I was going back and forth.
And it looks like I will go ahead and say we did hit top 10. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
No,
I just
you're
wanted
good.
To make sure.
You're good.
So right now there are 10 teams remaining with an even count of full groups, being 20 is a solid number. That is awesome to see that there are no solos around anymore. Bit more challenging considering, even teams, not a whole lot of free eliminations, but it does show that, teams are getting eliminated. And I believe another person did go down and eliminated, so there is close to being 9 teams left. So far, we are doing great. We're definitely past the halfway point of how many teams are involved here. Mm-hmm. I believe there was a total at least of 24 teams that are participating in this. I'll have a better understanding of how many actually are involved whenever the first match is over and they update the scores. But and they're usually good at doing that periodically throughout the matches. But it looks like they're going to go ahead and make this their base. This is where the game might be interesting, considering it's out in the water, very less land. People are definitely going to push Jackie Moon and Gomez boats, considering they have the high ground, they have the towers. But it looks like they might be moving closer into the center, so they're not on the edge of the circle.
Right, yeah, no, I do believe that when it comes to the circle, it might work the same way that you can honestly tell when the next circle, where the next circle is going to be. I don't know, I believe it's, there's some strategy with it that I recognized, but I can't exactly pinpoint it, if you know what I'm talking about. Or is the circle randomized? I do know. Or
the circle automatically randomizes. It's never the same, so it will be different every single game.
Okay, I got
There's no way that we will be able to tell where the next circle will be. There is a NPC out there that used to be able to tell you the future circle. You know how in Apex we could go to the scanner and it would tell us how the next circle is going to be?
Yeah. There's a whole thing with that where depending on if the circle is touching a certain back point or whatever, the storm, then you can know where the next circle is going to be from. Actually, we are getting into a little bit of a fight here. Or at least somebody has a little bit Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Gomez is actually getting sniped away from what seems to be a side island on the east side, I believe, if I am correct there. Trying to see. But, of course, he is going to heal up. He definitely wants to be ready for this next fight because this is where it comes down. This is where it matters, honestly. So, yeah, he's going to – oh, there's actually a couple of other teams, actually. I believe there might be one – would there be one on top of Jackie Moon right now? I don't know. But I'm definitely interested to see. I want to see Gomez fully healed. I know that last stream he was definitely scaring me with the fact that he wasn't really using his chug splashes.
It looks like they're down there in the water right now, jumping through there, and we are taking shots. But it looks like
but the
Gomez did just get
sniper shot.
lasered, lost his shield. He needs to be careful because if he tries to peek again without healing, he will be instantly downed. And that's going to make it more troublesome for us. So he needs to make sure that he's watching it right now. Hopefully Jackie Moon realizes that he needs to give him a half pot. I don't know if he will or not, but I think they're just playing it safe right now. But, yep, there are people shooting from behind and all sides around. This is where the game's going to start being more fast-paced, considering there are, I believe, 16 players left.
Yeah, I know. With 16 players left on the board, I believe we're sitting at 8th place. If we do go down here, I do believe, here we go. There's that half pot you were talking about, I believe.
Yep, and I'm happy that he actually was able to get him. That actually reassures everything because, again, I don't want to see him go down. I want to see these guys prevail, and I want to see some more eliminations on their numbers and everything. So far, they're definitely up in the ranks right now. Like I said, but whoever does take this will definitely have first place on the list. For the first game.
Right, here we go. Jackie Moon in a little bit of a situation. He's probably rotating back over to what seems like ammo, actually swapping with the purple MK7 assault rifle, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he's definitely honestly, MK7, purple probably does more damage than the blue one. So
they're looking for the chest, but I think they don't realize that it's downstairs in the basement. This is a place, since this is one of the bases, there's a scanner downstairs in the basement that unlocks a whole chest. They may have disabled that, considering it holds a bunch of gold and purple loot and rare loot that could actually help them. But most likely it's either been taken or they disabled it for this tourney.
Right. It might be disabled. I haven't really seen that yet. I don't know. You have more information on it than me, but it does seem like there's actually somebody getting really close here. I can't tell if that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, it does seem like it's actually Gomez is going to hit somebody for about 32. This is where Gomez actually shines in the long game here, trying to hit people from afar. He can honestly land his shots pretty well, as we saw from last stream. So as of right now, it seems that there's.
And it looks like Jackie Moon, same person. Sorry, Jackie Moon is lighting them up on that beach right now. He has hit them so far 4 times for 20. He is close to cracking the shield on that person right now. And looks like they are trying to make it over to land. This is going to be something hard, depending on where the next circle is going to be. But we do have a launch pad to get over there, so we won't have to deal with the water. But it looks like the teams are moving over. I know a lot of them aren't on land, so they're still on the island with both Jackie Moon and Gomez. You can see right there in front of them that they are lighting up a box right now that someone is sitting in right now.
Yeah,
and it looks like there is a push right now. That came out of nowhere and fast.
Yeah, it does seem. Now, see, this is where we need Jackie Moon here. We need Jackie Moon to play close next to Gomez here. Here we go. Oh, man, a lot of damage coming in from Gomez. As you can see, he cracked somebody's shields and then hit him for 32, I believe. So, yeah, there's Gomez definitely playing that long game here. I'm trying to see. Jackie Moon's trying to get a lot more information.
Someone is currently on the bottom floor of them. It looks like Jackie Moon may be pushing him right now. The player is on the bottom floor. We can see footsteps moving. Thank you, production team, for making that awesome switch. But we could see the footsteps on his screen, so someone is below them right now. They are playing it safe. I know Gomez is aware, but he's currently up top, so he doesn't have to worry about it. But I believe Jackie Moon is covering him just to be safe.
Yeah, this is definitely a risky push here. As you can see, they have to get across that small little body of water in order to continue playing in this game.
And a couple hits coming off from Gomez, too. But right now it looks like they are still worried that someone is below them. Jackie Moon looks like he is going to go ahead and probably regroup with Gomez, and they are going to go ahead and make their push either on that other team. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and do that. They are checking the boxes to see where they are at and see if they did go ahead and dip out. But it looks like they did. It looks like they took those boxes. They're saving the, I believe,
Jackie
the launch pad just
a little
to be
bit
safe.
too far right now, though. Yeah, it seems that Jackie Moon might get a little bit, might get soloed out here. He is going to take a mini pot here. Man, it seems like Gomez
is going to go ahead and get lit up. They are going to push him back all the way.
Oh, there looks like there's someone in the box right now.
And it looks like a knock on Gomez by one of the players, but that other teammate is going to be trying to push him back. And it looks like their elimination looks like one of them are also down 2. And it looks like that was a knock for one of our players. and I believe it was by University of North Texas at Dallas.
Right, yeah. So, unfortunately, Gomez trailing just a little bit behind there, and it seems that team decided to push at the last second. So, unfortunate timing, but of course, we still do have Jackie Moon in the running, and I believe as of right now, you just want to try and play for placement. I believe as of right now, we actually have 2 eliminations. Yeah, Jackie Moon's definitely got to play it safe here. He's waiting for these other teams to start building. He is going to start shooting towards the team. It seems like he's going to hit somebody 18 3 times, so he's definitely in a good position, I actually would say, but he's definitely going to watch out behind him, or else teams will go ahead and go for the flank, considering he is a solo now in the match. So
I agree.
As of this point, we just go ahead and wait. It seems that they know where Jackie Moon is. He's going to go ahead and try and actually destroy the car there, try and get that.
Which is also going to cause an explosion and do that. Also light up the ground a bit, so wherever it's at. He did do a little bit of damage, which is also weakening who it is. That grass is going to catch on fire, and if they have any wood builds, it will also catch on fire. Sadly, it doesn't do any damage to brick or metal builds, but that was a smart move on his side because he did weaken another team with also 8 other teams remaining. A lot of them are holding high ground. He's going to go ahead and light this person up.
Man,
and a knock on Twitch. Let's go. That is another person down from Twitch. Strafford? I don't know how to pronounce that. But it looks like that was an elimination from Baker University.
Yeah, Jackie Moon grabbing the kill very well there. I mean, of course, we're actually in the top 4 right now. That one definitely came a lot faster than I expected here. Here we go. Jackie Moon's going to go ahead and try and build. As we can see, there is somebody right above him. He's right now building down on top of someone too. So if Jackie Moon plays this perfectly, he can go ahead and get away with if played correctly, he could get away with what seems to be a victory royale. He's going to go ahead and jump pad away. Honestly, a smart play. He's right now in the circle too, so he's waiting for all these other teams to try and push onto him. He's in a little bit of a tight spot here.
He needs to be careful, and he needs to make sure that he can use his soloness to an advantage, because right now he doesn't have to worry about anything else, but he needs to worry about the teams only pinpointing him, since he is the only solo at the moment. And right now it looks like it is down to the last 3 teams, with another solo also being, to be honest, if both solos work together and take it out, and it looks like there goes one of them, and it looks like it is him against the last team.
In the box! Can he go ahead and take out this next person here? No!
Oh, so close. It was a solo versus a solo versus solo, but it looks like the last 2 teams are going to go against each other, and it looks like we will go ahead and take 3rd place with 3 eliminations. Not a bad start to the game. Definitely a close one for Victory Royale. I'm happy to say that was actually a decent play.
Yeah, honestly, that was very well played by both Gomez and Jackie Moon. Gomez did manage to go ahead and do a lot of damage too, to put a lot of pressure, and I believe that actually stopped a couple of pushes on them themselves. I believe if we want to, we can go ahead and take a short break, unless you want to keep going on here. But
between our break, we might as well go ahead and throw our YouTube channel out there in the comments section. Go ahead and check that out. It'll be a little bit until we can get the next lobby started up. Since the game is over, it shouldn't be too long. But like I said, go ahead and check it out. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Check out some of our cool highlights. Trust me, it's worth it. Other than that, Griffs, we'll be right back.
All right. Welcome back, Griffins. Cody, you seem a little excited there.
That was a really good game.
It was. Definitely, I believe that's our first third place,
I believe so.
With 3 eliminations.
Yeah, and just seeing that, though, it gives me more confidence because the people that actually, I believe if I'm correct and what I've been told by my team, the person that Jackie Moon took out there at the end, that last elimination, that person he took out was the part of the team that took first in last week's qualifiers out of all the matches and had the consecutive 2 victory royales. So it's pretty awesome to know that he did take that person out. Obviously, they didn't see him. They weren't focusing behind. They were trying to get back to the head of the circle, which is something you always want to do because that gives you the advantage to turn back around and shoot the incoming people. We were so close, to be honest. It did suck that both of them decided to aim for Tyson or Jackie Moon and just converge on him. But again, I feel like we'll definitely do better in the next 3 matches.
Right. I'm definitely excited too. They definitely played very well when it came to that small circle there and just trying to, do enough damage around the map to try and put themselves at a lower placement, which was, absolutely well done. I believe they had 3 eliminations here. Where do you think we're sitting at? I know you kind of have the statistics as well. So what exactly are we sitting at? Do we not know yet? Is it not been updated?
I believe at the moment, if I am correct, looking at the board, let me see if I can find us. That currently puts us in third place. Right behind Cloud County Community College, which is in first, and Baker University, which is in second. Elimination-wise, sadly, we're not in the lead that wise.
Sure.
But again, it's better to see that we are in third place, which I'm actually not too bothered by.
Sure, and I believe top 4 qualify, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're definitely looking for that top 4. I know we were in the top 4 last week, but unfortunately we got bumped down to about 5th, I believe, or 6th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we definitely won our redemption arc here. We're almost in the match, I believe. I believe we start off with how many players in the beginning?
We started off with 19 teams, 2 on each one. Oh, sorry, not 19. 21 teams.
Okay.
It looks like all of them are not all of them. A majority of us are participating. At least 15 colleges are participating this time.
Okay,
so
sure.
About 5 teams are sitting out.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, definitely what I liked about that last game, going back into it, I don't know, it was just, again, there was a lot more freshness. I don't know, something about it just felt a lot more refreshing. You kind of just...
Sorry.
Febreze.
Sorry, the way you just said freshness.
No, there was definitely a lot more. I don't know. I felt more relaxed watching that game. There was kind of that just that hope, that it would be a good game, and that's definitely what we saw.
I think it has to do with the fact that. So I mean, for the teams in general, for all of our teams, not saying there's a huge debate between any of them, but I don't even know why I said Overwatch. Fortnite, it's usually 2 players, not against just one other college. It might be that sometimes battles, but then another team might jump in. But it's not just us against 2. Usually it's us against 98 other players in a full lobby. This one, we have at least 25. It does lower the odds, but again, that is multiple colleges that could pop up at any time. There is no rule about respecting a 1v1 or anything like that. It can easily turn from a 1v2 to a 3 to anything that we can not suspect. It could always be a third party, fourth party, as many colleges could be jumped in. That is what gets scary. But after seeing last week matches and after seeing this one, it kind of like rests our nerves to see that they're doing so well and that they have a good chance in this one.
Yeah, no, I probably couldn't have said that better myself. As we're waiting on here, Cody, do you think they should switch it up a bit, or do you think that they should keep dropping in the same area? They do have their own loop path. They keep dropping at Rocky Reels, I believe. So what do you think the game plan should be here?
Third place, obviously, I did take a look at the placement points. So by the connections of how it is each team
I
placement.
like how you said that. By the connections of how it is.
Every time a team gets eliminated, that's 1 point to everyone else for placement points.
Yeah.
If you get to if you hit Victory Royale, that is an additional 5 to 6 points added on, depending on eliminations too. Eliminations, sadly, are also 1 point. Also, so my opinion, we could do what we did last time. It did work for us, and we could play safe to get into the top 4. But we need at least a 1 solid round to get a lot of eliminations. So they could either push to play it safe, did how they did it last time. Do light eliminations, but make it to the end, or pull out the stops and go full aggressiveness, try to get as many eliminations and risk getting cut off halfway through the game. Right now, it looks like there are 29 people queued up, more than last time, so it does show that we are getting more points than we are. At the moment, the reason that we are at pause is it looks like some colleges are at the moment making some changes to the roster, considering we can have substitutes in here. Sadly, we don't have full roster, so it is just our 2 players at the moment. But definitely one or the other. I do think that we should try to play how we did last time.
Yep.
Play it safe, pick off any kills that we can, and then push straight for the end game, and then save in just in case an emergency. Big push for eliminations the last 2 rounds. Because 1 Victory Royale is good enough for me. It's good enough for my team, and it also automatically not secure us a spot for the qualifiers, but put us a very high advantage above all the other teams and prevent us from being low. Because I know we ain't going to get eliminated in the first rounds.
Right. And so when it comes to the actual finals, right? When it comes to the actual finals, which I believe, are those next week? I believe there's only 2 qualifying days in this.
From what I've been told by the team, there are 3 qualifying
Oh,
days,
okay. Sure.
And then the finals. The finals have yet to be dated. I'm thinking they're probably they may happen, to be honest, over spring break.
Okay.
Or hopefully the week before spring break. But, which I'm okay with personally. But I do think that we will qualify.
Okay,
and if we
sure.
do qualify, I still think our team should participate in the next one. It is up to them, though, due to scheduling. But it also would be a good advantage to also get a better understanding of some of the teams that are going to be going on.
So say if a team, right, wins all 3 qualifying days, right, what happens?
They qualify once they qualified for the first date, and if they participate again, it doesn't go to them. It goes to the runner-ups behind them.
Oh, okay.
So say,
sure.
for example, like the last 4 teams, if they participated, if the ones that qualified for the last ones, the ones that beat us, if they participate again in this one and they take top 4 again, all same teams, it doesn't go to the first place team to 4th place team again that already qualified. It'll move down to the 5th to 8th place teams to qualify for next.
Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, no, I think that definitely makes it a lot more fair. As we look over in the chat, we can see Chili Cheese Oatmeal saying, big win. I believe that might have been just a couple minutes ago. But again, love to see the support from the Griffins. Now, as I am going to continue talking, we do have our very own YouTube channel now. We have a lot of videos from our very own, I believe, not marketing, but kind of the digital media team.
Yeah, our digital media team always uploads new videos every week, or at least attempt to get some highlights from all of our past matches,
Right.
or maybe some practice plays. They all are really good. I took a look at them the other day, and I never noticed how awesome the highlights are that I missed, even though I get a shoutcast most of the games alongside with you. There were a lot of them that I guess I missed or didn't realize how awesome they were. Super awesome plays. That and also from their perspective, too, of how well they did there, considering we're always switching players and everything. But, again, always fun to watch, always cool to see, especially if you missed the past, clips.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely love it. So if we can go ahead and drop that YouTube channel in the chat, that'd be much appreciated. Feel free to click the link and subscribe. We would love to see it.
And if you would like to, go ahead and drop it one more time to show how excited and how much love we give it. Okay, I just got told no. That hurts.
We are now making a petition. We will drop it in the link to fire our broadcasting team behind us. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not. Just kidding.
Anyways, as
there we go. There's the second one. Intimidation.
As we do see, we are dropping into. we are dropping into what seems to be Rocky Reels once again. So if we're going to go ahead and switch on over to the game scene, here we go. I like that. Parachute or whatever you want to call it.
And it looks like someone is landing near
wow.
them. They might land on them. This might be the one of the players landing with them, but it looks like he is staying close by. So it looks like he will go ahead and land here, or he's going to the gas station. It looks like he was probably planning on going to Rocky Reels. Gomez hitting him for 60, 90 damage, and there is a knock, knocking down Dash 1342. I don't know if his teammates over there, to be honest, I think one of them should hop in a car and try to go finish him if possible, or they can hurry and loot up and go do it. Either way, that was an awesome elimination. I don't know if his teammate was with him.
That was a knock, not an elim.
Oh, well, yeah, no. Yeah, knock. But it looks like they are going to go ahead and take that out because this would be the best chance. If there's one person over there with full health, that is a free set eliminations right there. He's shielding up just to get ready. Awesome play, awesome moves to see from MWSU. But let's see how this next part goes. And it looks like that might be his teammate that's trying to land in there. No, that was a crow.
Oh, that's a bird. I was about to be like, what an amazing shot going in.
I was also about to say that was a very late glide in. All they got to do is just find out where he is right now. It looks like his teammate is in there with him, and it looks like he did get knocked too. I believe that was the cat skin. It looks like there's a fight
good
outside.
Shot coming in from Gomez. So Gomez jumps right on top.
And another elimination. I believe that was the Clown 3-2-1.
Yeah, Cody, find that for me, and I'll go ahead and give my input here. As you can see, Gomez doing a lot of damage now, especially playing a little bit better in that close situation there, doing enough damage so that Jackie Moon can go ahead and come up behind Gomez and finish off that kill. So absolutely an amazing play coming in from Griffon Esports, already starting off the game, not even or just a minute into the game, already picking up 2 kills. Now what they need to do is, now that they have those kills, I think it would be good to play for just a little bit of placement coming in here. As you can see, good little bit of a drop zone here too. Now as you can see, Jackie Moon did decide to go back over towards Rocky Reels. Now I'm a little afraid. Look how far apart they are right now, so they definitely have to be careful on where they take their next step, or else one of them might go down. But what started that huge, I'd say maybe shout out to Gomez there with those long snipes. Again, his aim is impeccable when it comes to those long range fights, and the team was absolutely defenseless. So Gomez definitely saw a free kill coming in there, and you know what, he grabbed it and they went on over and they finished off the team. Now I'm very interested as to why. I mean, there was enough time for the teammate to get picked up, so maybe if you have input on that, but it just kind of seemed like they waited for MWSU to kind of
so
push
he
in,
was able to get him up, but he didn't have time to heal. I did find the college that it was. Sadly, they weren't enlisted, but I was able to find out who his other person was, since they have the same Discord name, I guess. It looks like we did go ahead and eliminate one of the Baker University teams. There is another out there, but that was our first elimination, taking out Baker University Team 2.
Okay.
Which is awesome to see, especially early in this game, especially that knock that Gomez got. Sadly, he didn't get the elimination part of it, but again, that's awesome to see that he was able to do that damage. It shows how good his accuracy is with the AR, but I'm super happy they were able to get those eliminations. It was a good battle, and I'm hoping to see more as we push on, or at least the same way it was last game, where we make it farther into the game, and hopefully a victory royale.
All right, here we go. As you can see, still just a little bit far apart here, but they're definitely taking definitely a big distance between each other. Again, I'm very terrified. Actually, maybe nobody is near them exactly. Yeah, I know. He was FaZe Yazzie was actually a part of the other team, I do believe. Here we go. It seems that what is it? Gomez the third is actually going to go ahead and do solo the NPC, Mr. Flapjacks here, and he will go ahead and do it too. So it seems like he's going to go ahead and get a purple AR, and as what we were talking about, he's very powerful and strong with using a weapon like that. So he's definitely a good drop for both of them. As you can see, Jackie Moon does have blue weapons, and Gomez on the other side does have purple and a couple of green weapons. So I'd say they're definitely sitting very well here with standings too. So with already 2 eliminations on the board again, I'm definitely excited to see where this game is going to go. But they definitely want to go ahead and try and get closer to each other, I believe, because you definitely don't want a team jumping on just one of your players. So, as we saw from last game, too, you definitely want to try and stick together, or else once you go down, you will definitely put yourself at a disadvantage, too. Luke's trailer going to be destroyed another time, as we see on Jackie Moon's side, if we swap on over to Jackie Moon. Nothing good, though. I'm very interested to see Jackie Moon's actually right now sitting inside of a bush. Might as well swap it on over back to Gomez. Thank you very much. He's probably changing some settings too. Cody, you got anything? Want to jump in here?
At the moment, they're just, I want to say they're doing pretty well placement-wise, too. It is a slow start, considering there was only 28 people that did start, and only 3 did get eliminated. Again, Luke's trailer getting destroyed. I was kind of upset there was no purple loot.
Yeah, Luke's trailer definitely not helping us in this situation, because
it looks like Jackie Moon's also playing another close quarter loadout with just the SMG and the striker shotgun. Gomez, I expect him to stick with the AR and submachine gun shotgun, considering he does like long distance play.
Yeah, no, as we saw there, I'm just very interested to see where this game's going to go now. There's that refreshness, the freshness, the Febreze.
The Febreze.
Yeah. So.
Like that match. But anyway, it looks like their bounty is on one of the Buena Vista University players. It looks like he is staying. FaZe Yazi, we've actually ran into him a couple times in the last match. I believe we were one of the people that eliminated him in the first game. But I also know that his team was also able to get us in the next match.
Right, yeah. You say his team was able to get us into the next
match?
match?
Yep, I remember. It was the second game where we took 9th place. We were stuck in that building trying to get away. It was not a good, smart push. We did think we could handle it, but that's when also a bunch of teams landed on the same spot, and there was 5 of them in one building.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember. That's when they jump padded onto the that one spot and a whole bunch. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember.
But I feel like that's also the reason why my team is playing it safe. They're being cautious about this time. They're not being as aggressive as they did last time. It's probably something new that they want to try because they want to make sure they're not going to make the same mistake again. At the moment, I'm pretty happy that they're deciding they're playing safe and they're being tactical about it. Not that they always aren't. They always are, but they're actually more thinking about this time, especially now that they know how the other teams play, or a majority of them play. So that's better understanding and why they're doing so good now.
Yeah, as you can see, they're just farming materials right now so they are able to survive in those late game fights. Hopefully they don't run out of any materials. That would be very unfortunate, but with the way they're farming it up now, I don't believe that would be much of an issue. Of course, we're not really running into any teams here. I got a little lost there. It seems that Jackie Moon was actually hitting one of the giant trailers, but for some reason it wasn't look like it was destroying. But I think that might have just been the animation and just how it looked, but that's just me. As you can see right here, actually, I believe this is the gas station, right?
Yes, this is a gas station. We've had quite a few battles here. One of our best battles here, too. I love it. I had to rewatch the clips last night doing stats and everything, and I loved watching the battles that were taking place here. Also, we've even had battles here before today, so I'm excited to see now that we're pushing towards another circle. It looks like it's in the bottom part of the map in the desert this time, and it looks like our bounty, and it looks like another squad is shooting them another hit with 15 shield. It looks like Gomez is going ahead and shoot back at him. Our car is taking some serious damage. Luckily, they were able to get away without it blowing up on him. Gomez needs to look out.
Oh my gosh, Gomez already going to be able to do about 90 damage overall to somebody's shield there. That is definitely huge. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and start building here. It seems that Jackie Moon did have to take use some of his little mini potions, his mini shield pots there. So he's still up, though, still up and running, which is good. We definitely don't want to see anybody fall. We do have a push coming in here from the enemy team, if I am correct.
Yep, and they are outside the circle at the moment. Our group is too. Hopefully they push back or they're careful and watching behind them.
What a good shot.
But right now we do have the advantage over this team. It looks like they are pushing slowly right so they can get into the circle, because this bridge was the way that they were going to take, but we cut them off. To be honest, this other school, I don't know if it was the smartest decision for them to start shooting at us while we were driving over the bridge, because right now they are at a disadvantage. I think the only thing that's going to prevent us from being able to do this is if another college jumps in. But with how many people are, it is a very rare chance that it, or not rare, but a definite chance that it could happen. But hey, we're still playing smart. As long as we're cautious and watch behind us, we'll be safe.
Yeah, I know. Gomez still doing a lot of putting the works and definitely doing a lot of damage from across, shooting over the bridge.
And I think another team is attacking that other college over there from behind. It looks like another team was trying to make it in, but they were shooting. It looks like someone did launch pad out and is going to the circle. There's a 32 hit on shield right there by Gomez, but it looks like they did push over to the right. Another college was coming at them, and I believe our college is going to go ahead and move farther into the circle or move farther away so we're not being attacked by both teams.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to risk their placement here. Gomez accidentally fell off the cliff there, only taking probably about 17 damage, which is all right. 17 damage isn't that much. It's better than accidentally falling off and losing your entire health bar. So as we can see here, a couple more of the mat farming. As you can see, they did a pretty good chunk out of our mats of what we had, but I'm sure it wouldn't be an issue. A ping coming out from what seems to be Gomez, right? Yeah, I believe. But here we go. As you can see.
And here comes another team coming in right now. And it looks like Gomez is lighting them up, but they're pushing up for the high ground. Luckily, we do have this building right here to get inside. Gomez did get tagged once, but that's not too bad. And another bounty board. I guess we are going to go ahead and take that so we can have it. And that might be the team that we were actually pushing on. Twitch Strafton. I think we actually fought him the last time. In the last match, or at least saw him nearby. They might actually take
the zip line to try and get some high ground here.
And I believe, actually, that's the other Baker University that has the bounty on them.
Yeah,
we already took out their other team, but they do have the high ground on us.
That red ping there, which I believe is Gomez's ping, considering Gomez is red. You can see the little label up to the top right.
And it looks like another college is pushing up on the high ground on them. I don't know exactly if this is the same college that was pushing them earlier, but right now they do have an advantage with that zip line right behind them that they could take together the ground. I believe there's more than just one team here other than these two fighting. Gomez pushing up high ground, Jackie Moon holding low ground just to be safe, and it looks like he will take fall damage. It's because another college is shooting at him from a distance. They need to be careful so they're not going to be knocked down off the build and immediately eliminated. And it looks like we are doing a lot of damage to this other team. Gomez already in the builds, pushing on him right now, and it looks like we are trying to find him. It looks like one is up here, and it looks like 100 hit, and it looks like a knock on Big Diff Gons.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one elimination for us. We're now up to about 3 eliminations. Here we go. Gomez is on the hunt right now, trying to take out the extra player before another team tries to jump in.
And it looks like that is an elimination, I believe, on Cloud County Community College, knocking them out of this match.
Yeah, wow. That definitely was a lot more fast-paced than I anticipated. As you can see, there might be another team that tries to jump in on here, but beautiful plays coming in from both Gomez.
I believe this is actually the college that actually won the last round too.
Oh wow, already. So we're definitely in the works here. As we can see, there's about 23 people left. It seems that they want to take the zip line and try and get high ground, maybe.
Yep. And it would be a smart move, too. It's either that or they are going to focus on the circle. It would be smart to check up here, though, and make sure there is no one up here. That and also free loot to see, and they have an advantage point to take out anyone if they wanted to.
Yeah, here we go. Going to grab the
loot. Or at least not take them out, but, get a vantage point to see where they are so they can push. Because right now they are still hunting those other players from Baker University at the moment. They do have the high ground to notice and see where they are. Gomez lighting someone up right now with a 32 shield damage. And it looks like he is still trying to do it. Another 32 right there. Another one right there. That is 3 32s on shield. They are close to cracking the shield. And it looks like they are currently going to go ahead and set base here. They are on the edge of circle. They have the advantage. They have the highest ground out of all the parts on the map right now. I say this is an advantage to them, and it'd probably be a safe spot to sit for a while with 4 eliminations.
Yeah, what's crazy, actually, is that Gomez has this eagle eye. I didn't even see anybody, or I didn't even see a single, person across the map there as we saw, but then Gomez started shooting, and he started taking out their shield and taking it down slowly. It was Gomez is definitely on the ball today, too. Of course, I'm not saying Jackie Moon isn't. Jackie Moon is doing
Careful. Jackie Moon's going to want to challenge you to a 1v1 if you
Well,
keep
no,
talking
that's not what I'm
trash.
saying. I was just confused as to why the zip line, and that was definitely a weird visual. I
Yeah,
just saw
zip
there.
lines will, if you're on the zip line, any builds that are part of it or near it will damage it. It's kind of a way to prevent them from getting stuck in a box or like knocked off, dealing fall damage. They added it in, but yes, that is something that is part of the game. And it looks like another crow with purple loot is eliminated. I believe that's another heavy AR.
Right. Yeah. No. What I was saying though is that Jackie Moon's definitely playing well in the close game again. Oh, he's gonna actually hit somebody for 20. Of course, I'm not saying Jackie Moon isn't. You know, we just got. I'm just clearing up some things.
I know. I'm just messing with you, and I know both of them actually do very well on both handling situations and doing the best they can. There are a couple hiccups here and there, but I mean that's with every team. You can't be have a perfect game every single day.
Right, yeah. Now I'm just waiting to see if they're going to be able to go ahead and get a shot off of any team here. Again, they do have that high ground, but I'm also very curious as to where they're going to go, because as much as they do have this high ground, man, they are taking a lot of shots. Gomez unfortunately falls off there, and it does seem that Gomez will unfortunately go down. There's
if
not
that
really
team
much
did
of a
see
way
that,
out.
they will be pushing on Jackie Moon. Jackie Moon needs to think of something smart right here. To be honest, I think he should go up and take the zip line to jump down. To be honest, this is scary right now. I am actually very worried about them right now because that was a bad move right there on Gomez's part.
Right, yeah, he's going to go ahead and try and go down as we were talking about here. See, this is what Gomez was originally trying to do, but it does seem that what it does seem like is that Gomez will be revived here shortly. We got about 8 seconds till that happens, so I don't believe the team is pushing as of right now. I don't have game audio, but it doesn't seem that way. But you know what? They will, of course, come back standing strong, so they do have to watch out for, though. That circle is going to move here in about the next 5 seconds, and that team is definitely looking to laser them down. Here we go. Yeah, now that they're playing this circle here, it does seem that Gomez might play a little bit more cautious, but, you know, it was just a little bit of a misplay coming in from just Gomez there. He was trying to do what Jackie Moon was doing, of course. Two teams now, it seems, shooting up at that high ground. Gomez and Jackie Moon definitely need to play it more safe here. We are starting to get into that territory where he's going to get stuck on a chair. We're getting into that territory where we need to play it safe, honestly. And what it's going to come down to is if Gomez and Jackie Moon can work together to grab these small kills. So, it seems like Gomez is going to be shot from above. He's only
And
on
that other team is
41
going to take
HP.
advantage to that. Hopefully Jackie Moon does realize that he is taking damage to cover his back. But it looks like he did make it safely over. He can heal now. They got splashes to go ahead and replenish all the health. They just got to be super careful since they do not have high ground and they are on the bottom floor right now. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and fortify up and go ahead and shield and heal up, which is good to see. But we are pretty much in the ending circle right now, which is about to go ahead and change. The circle will now merge over to the opposite side they are on. So this is going to be an interesting move and survival point.
Yeah, no, with the way, or just with the way, yeah, this seems, it seems that they're right now destroying the building and trying to have that advantage to where they're able to manipulate how the fights go if there was a fight there happening. But what it seems like actually is that they're just going to go ahead and wait it out here. You have to be careful, though, because, you know, as what we were talking about, it's only going to take that one, that 1 second of the fight for it to turn around and for this game to be over quickly. Of course, here's Jackie Moon right now moving up. It seems like he is getting shot at. He hears someone parachuting.
Someone is
down.
moving on them right now. It looks like he did see someone. It looks like he is going to go ahead and diverge onto Gomez. And it looks like it is a solo. And it looks like there is a hit. I don't know if it was a crack or not. Two of them are on him.
Several other teams are now on top of that. Here we go. It seems like Gomez is
going to go ahead and knock one. That is down one right now. It looks like they're going to go ahead and take another ball. And there it goes. I believe that was Southern Arkansas University Team B. That was also their bounty. Good play, good play. They just got to be worried about the zone now. Jackie Moon did take a lot of damage, not just shield, but also health. It looks like they did regen fast. They just got to keep moving now and make sure that they are not discovered by the other teams who have high ground. Because if they see that they're running from the circle, they will aim at them and they will take their chances to stop them.
Right, yeah, shooting over to their left and in front of them. So it's going to come down to this. Let's see how they can stick together. Gomez trailing behind slowly. Have to be careful, though, because not exactly on full build yet. Their builds are still building. Here we go. This is where Gomez is going to shine. He's got to try and do some damage here. He's not really able to make a connection to the shots. He is in the storm, though. He is going to walk out of it. The storm stopped there.
They need to be careful that they don't block themselves in, though, with those armored walls. Because if they do, they are going to be boxed in. They will have trouble later in the match. But it looks like they're already out, so I think they're solid right now. It's just those people were literally lighting up that wall because I guess they had an advantage point. I don't know what the college was, but they were just constantly lighting them up because they knew they dealt somewhat damage.
All right, Gomez trying to take a shot here. He's going to hit somebody for 51. We are now in that point of the game to where we are down to about 6th place. I'm looking for another top 5 placement at least, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. They're actually very well placed. It seems that the storm is
That is a lot of
back to
footsteps.
where they were. You say a lot of footsteps?
That is a lot of footsteps around them right now. Right now, they're going to be merging over back into the area they were, back over to the raceway. They need to be super careful here because any one of them can drop down below them. They need to watch their backs right now because they are leaving those holes wide open.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Gomez
he is literally on
1
1
HP.
health right now. He needs to be able to get a point to heal up. He is sticking with Jackie Moon, and I hope Jackie Moon does use some splashes on him real quick. They need to hurry and get out of the zone real quick or the storm. Right now, they are doing very well, keeping up and holding their ground. I think if both of them could make it to the top 3, I think we do have a chance to. And there is a hit by Gomez to deal damage on him. They need to just be careful because he is one shot at the moment. And it looks like he is going to go ahead and heal them up. Right now, it looks like this might be their final push, especially on heals. Right now, all they have is one splash and minis holding them together.
Right, yeah, it seems here we go. Gomez trying to find another angle here to try and get himself in an advantage. The circle is getting smaller and smaller. Here we go. Somebody is using the web slinger, so Gomez is going to be hit from behind. He doesn't exactly know where that person is right now. It seems that Jackie Moon now is also trying to find where that person may be.
He was chasing someone a second ago. I don't know where they went, but it looks like they are back to where they were earlier near that auto shop. They need to be careful because a lot of them are above them, and I think they do have one team on equal ground with them right now.
Right, here we go. Yeah, what it seems like is that Gomez is right now doing his best to try and stay
and it
alive.
looks like someone is pushing on him right
though.
now. I believe that was Providence that was actually on them right now.
Yeah, as what we were talking about earlier, it's probably best that they stick together, and that's what Gomez did. He saw that if he fought that, he probably would have gone down, and what he did there is he rotated back towards Jackie Moon. This is when the short game, this is where Jackie Moon will start to shine. If hits or if shots are able to connect. It seems that Jackie or Gomez was almost getting stuck in the storm.
And it looks like there are 5 other players remaining. This game is going very well right now, and it looks like they are.
Someone's right above Gomez. He needs to go ahead and try and reposition himself here.
And it looks like another team did the knocks right there, and it looks like they are chasing, but it looks like they are about to be boxed in, and it looks like he is taking damage at the moment, and it looks like I believe that is 10 per tick right now, and it looks like Tyson will not, or Jackie Moon will not make it in.
But he's going to get sniped. He's going to go down. Unfortunately, that might have been because of the storm. It seems that it is now up to Gomez here. Can he try and pick off these kills? Now, somebody is above him. He's going to lose all of his shields. Here we go. He's going to go ahead and take he's going to go ahead and take a fish, I do believe, but he's got to try and stay alive here for that placement, and he's running. He's trying his best to survive. Can he go ahead and do kills?
Dang.
No, but he's going to go ahead and get taken down, and we will go ahead and grab 4th place with about 5 kills, though.
That's not too bad for placement wise. I feel like that's still going to keep us up there in the top leads. Definitely still not bad, not too far from 3rd place. We are getting more and more comfortable with these teams to a point where we can take an advantage over them. That one was good. Gomez did a lot better keeping up with Jackie Moon that time and sticking close to him, which is why I think that he was able to stay alive too long. Again, the only part that really sucked is the circle kept moving really fast within those seconds, and Jackie Moon did get stuck behind enemy's build and got taken out by the storm.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was I would say, very unfortunate with that, with how that storm was moving there. But you know what? I think they played it well enough into their parts. They are going to place 4th with 5 eliminations. So I think on that part, after that, note there, we will go ahead and take a break here, Griffins. I believe. We'll go ahead and keep the Kovacs ad for later.
Yeah.
I believe. So we are going to take a short break here, Griffins. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, Griffins. If you're just now joining us, my name is Scorch Darren, also known as Darren Brinks, and right next to me,
Cody Doc McLaughlin.
Cody. We've had quite a good series today, I would say. Let's see here. So the first game we placed third, I believe, with about how many eliminations?
I believe the first one was 3 eliminations, and the second one was 5 eliminations with 4th place, and the first game was 3rd place.
We are definitely having a good day today. Once again, it's always not about the victory royale. It's always about if you place high and have a couple of kills. That'll definitely will keep you in the running. So what are we sitting at around right now? Do you know the info for me?
At the moment, looking at the board, it's not fully updated at the moment. They're still working on the numbers. I think somewhere between 3rd and 4th place. I'm hoping we're still holding 4th or 3rd place right now. But it looks like at the moment we may lose it by 1 point, which is not that big of a deal. We're still in the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think that we will prevail because we still have 2 matches left. Another solid game like that will put us in the higher up.
Yeah, sure. We're definitely trying to go for those, I believe, the finals in the qualifying round. So today is the second day. Of course, if we don't make it today, there will be a 3rd day for qualifiers too. So I'm definitely excited to see what more we have. There's definitely been a lot of fights. I definitely like how fast-paced it goes, and I'm always anticipating for just that one moment where we get that victory royale. So I definitely have high hopes. So, Cody, you have anything you want to go ahead and jump in on there and say?
No, I still think that we're going to do a good job. I'm pretty sure that they're about done with the placement-wise. I was just checking that out and seeing how well they're doing. It looks like we did get knocked down to 4th place, but only by 1 point. There is a college ahead of us with only 1 point, which amazes me.
Mm-hmm.
We are still pushing for to be qualified. As long as we qualify, I call today a good win.
Yeah, no, that's all that matters. If you qualify and then win, and then you just take those baby steps. You win the first day, and then you just gotta take those baby steps. You win the first day, go into the playoffs. Win the playoffs, go into finals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are gonna go ahead and get into the game here. So it does seem we might go to Rocky Reels again. I do believe. I don't know whose perspective we want to watch first. I guess it just depends on who.
It looks like Jackie Moon did change his skin back to the driving test dummy. Yellow. I remember there's a different color. Sorry. Song. Anyway,
Nope.
It looks like they are going back to risky reels at the moment. Usual place, understandable. It looks like that other team's probably not going to try land anywhere close here because I think they learned their lesson last time when they landed on us.
Yeah, it was definitely a good start for Missouri Western, too. Now it just depends how they play here. They are going to go ahead and grab that bounty. They're going to go ahead and grab that bounty to see and get that information where another team is. Even then, it's just going to be the usual, probably, grab the weapon, as much weapons you can. It seems that Gomez the third, a.k.a. Jordan here, already has what seems to be his signature weapon of his heavy AR, I believe.
For Gomez?
Yeah,
heavy AR. I believe he likes that one preferably over the MK7, considering this one does more shots. There's not really any recoil to it unless you're rapid firing. But definitely his go-to weapon.
Yeah, no, he was definitely as I like to say, he was definitely putting in the works for when it came to those, those long-range fights. He's definitely hitting people for about 32 a couple of times. And that would really decide those fights, too. And then when it came down to that end there, it was also very well played. Again, I love to see when our team, when our team places in those low number or high eliminations in those low kind of placements. And what I mean by that is placing in low numbers like first, second, third, and fourth. So, we've definitely had a good run. So, going on from this, I'm wondering if this is going to be a much slower game, knowing that they have been keeping the momentum up, or what they're going to do is they're going to keep this momentum going forward and trying to grab these early kills. So it's usually what's happened in all of these games. If you got any updates for me, feel free to jump in.
At the moment, we're pretty steady. Like I said, it looks like we did lose third place. We are now in fourth place, but only by 1 point. There was a college that got an extra elimination ahead of us, like I said, it's no big deal. We're still in the qualifiers area. Just takes one good game again like that we just played to keep our level up there. I'm not worried about us. I know that we will qualify this one. I have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, sure. So it does seem, again, this is just going to be a whole bunch of mat farming as usual. What I really want to see, though, again, I do like to see the early kills. I like to get hype early and keep that momentum going. It might be a little bit of a different game this time. Of course, it does seem that they are going to go ahead and use the, what do they call it, chug kegs?
Chug keg.
Yeah. I don't know what exactly they're pinging of. They might have heard somebody over there. I thought Gomez was going to emote there, but it doesn't appear so, of course.
I believe he just marked a better AR for Jackie Moon or grabbing another chug keg. Yep, another chug keg.
Yeah, already. So yeah, no, I definitely do like the chug kegs. I wonder if it's worth it late game to see, throw a chug keg down and just kind of sit there and wait for a team to jump onto you.
It's pretty. My honest opinion, it's pretty obvious at the point whenever you throw a chug keg because everyone could see it. That and also with how wide the healing is. I'm gonna say that it'd also be to other teams' advantages also, considering they can get healed through a wall like that.
Yeah, it does seem that what's it called? I didn't quite see it, but Luke's trailer going to get destroyed there once again, and I'm very interested to. Of course, as usual, Luke's trailer doesn't. How do I put this? Luke's trailer necessarily doesn't always give us good loot besides that blue shotgun given to us the other day. So moving on from this, it seems that they're going to rotate out of Rocky Reels. And they are going to move on over to Tilted, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they are moving towards Tilted, it looks like. I think so. They're obviously going to go to the gas station they always go to after Risky Reels. It's kind of a tradition at this point. Good luck, I want to say. But it looks like they are moving. And they usually sometimes run into a team that's usually here, either getting a car or just getting material.
Yeah, right. So I don't know, maybe the teams have learned not to really mess with Gomez or Mr. Jackie Moon here. But what it seems like is that, this one's definitely going to be a slow and steady game. You know what? I do want to bring this. You know what shotgun I miss? I believe it was like the red-looking one. Is from like seasons 1 through whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Was it It was red, it was gray. Was it the pump shotgun, or was it the old tactical shotgun?
Wait, I am so lost. What red?
Red, yes, there was a red shotgun, red and gray.
Red and gray.
It was from early seasons. It was the tac shotgun.
Oh,
that's the shotgun I missed.
The tactical shotgun. Yeah. Sadly, that's not in this season anymore. It was barely in the last season.
Yeah.
And, it just got removed. If it's going to be the TAC shotgun, I'm going to go ahead and say the TAC is probably listed off of the KSG. Kind of the same as that one, I guess.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, Jackie, we're going to go ahead and try and go for the early loot here, too. Not really good here. Gomez, once again, a lot of farming. Anyways, going on from that. Cody, what do you think is going to happen here real soon?
I'm hoping we're about to see a fight. Sadly, the game is going slow pace at the moment because only 2 to 3 people have only been eliminated, or at least one. I'm not sure how many jumped in here, but I know that we were not far from the number 27 when we jumped into this match. It looks like the bounty did get away. I know we weren't really progressed, but we just wanted to see if anyone was nearby. Sadly, there was no one nearby us, so they were all long distance. So most likely, we are going to have to travel a bit before we could see an actual fight.
Yeah, no, it does seem, man, Jackie Moon definitely made good pace there. He's going over to this lonesome house, of course, over to the north side. Hopefully there's a lot more good loot here.
Or it's going to be AKA Luke's house and not give us any purple.
What's that?
It might be Luke's house and we might not get any purple.
That's true. This might be that house he's been telling us about.
He hasn't told us. He's secretly hiding it out here.
Yeah, Gomez is going to go ahead and ping. I assume that's where the circle, next circle might be. Who knows? I don't know. That ping is definitely...
Joke's on Luke. I go outside.
You say joke's on Luke?
Yeah. And it looks like they did send out a survey beacon to see if anyone was nearby. It looks like no one was nearby to get pinged. So that's pretty good. Well, not pretty good. Sucks that we're not going to get any eliminations anytime soon. But it is also good that we are in the clear and we're not going to have any snipers at us.
Yeah, it seems that we are at that one jump pad place you're telling me about where it's like the jump pads are... what's it called? Like the jump pads are just a thing there. Like they just, I don't know.
Yep,
There's
they're left
going on
there by the, I believe they were like the XO people. They are the people that they're in-game NPCs, environmental people that we're gonna have to fight.
How does that not hurt Gomez's knees? He literally just decided to do a power slide on full on concrete.
Long socks and knee pads. You might want to try that at the end of the semester if we go back to the turf football field.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, having another barbecue would be a fun one. So, anyways, it does seem that they're going to go ahead again, use the watchtower to go ahead and farm up their materials there. Is there a reason why they take down the watchtower like this, Cody?
All the loot drops so they don't have to climb up the stairs, and it all just comes down in one place so they can then pick what they want.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Sadly, it is a waste of loot, but there is someone on a boat out there that was trying to cover him. It looks like we did hit him a couple times for shield, and it looks like we are going to go ahead and move over to them and take them at advantage with high ground if we could beat them. And it looks like Jackie Moon did make it over, but it looks like they are using the boat still to their advantage. Most likely they will use the rockets to their advantage if they have to, but it looks like they are escaping with a couple of hits of 21. Jackie Moon is not letting them get away so easily, but he is also lighting them up. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and retreat. And there was a crack right there with white health. That is awesome to see. Really, if they did want to push them, they would use the launch pad to get over there, but that is up to them. But it looks like they're going to go ahead and head over to Tilted.
Yeah, no, and even then, heading over to Tilted probably isn't the best idea, considering that is a hot drop place that a lot of people like to go to. I definitely know, like, a lot of the, popular streamers definitely like to, definitely like to drop there. So, anyways, going into this, it does seem that they won't necessarily find much of a kill there, but they're going to go ahead and try and keep on guard for it, because it does seem like the people in the boats, or the people in the boat managed to go ahead and get away. They managed to go ahead and build properly. So in that case, it does seem that we're going to go ahead and move away. Going to go ahead and go towards the bridge here and collect some metallic materials. So anyways, again, we're going to go ahead and go back to what seems to be much of a slow game, I do believe. So anyways, on from that, I really don't have much to say, Cody.
You're the shoutcaster.
I know.
Shoutcaster. Come on.
Slow. Anyways, with this, I do want to say, though, that obviously we're... What?
Anyway,
Cody, I think you look beautiful today.
Thank you. You know what else is also beautiful?
He went, look at me. You should talk about me. That's just all right.
What I was trying to say is we can go ahead and cover some position here on the esports team that people usually don't recognize or think about, manager spots.
I know what you meant. I was going to bring it up. Anyways, Cody, I'll go ahead and ask you a couple things about being the manager before we go ahead and get into any fights. As we do see we've reached top 12. Maybe somebody they spotted there with the ping. But, Cody, what exactly do you do as the manager?
At the moment as a manager, what I do
yell and scream.
Exactly. Thank you. That's only part of it. To be honest, I can't believe I get a scholarship to yell and scream. It's like a dream come true. But other than yelling at my team all the time for things that they're obviously better than me at, my main job is to help with scheduling, meetings, anything that the team really needs to perform and do better. I also find scrims, tournaments, matches, also leagues they can participate in for optional chances, and any chances for video clips and advertising we can use to possibly gain some scholarships or followers for our esports team on campus. Anyone that's also interested, I also am starting to look and recruit anyone from nearby high schools or other high schools or anyone on college that'd be interested in trying out for the Fortnite team in the future or this semester by chance. So if anyone is interested, please contact us because we are always looking for new people to try out. You don't have to be full sweat mode like Ninja or anything, but if you're interested and you want to give it a shot, no big deal. If it doesn't work out, there are plenty of positions on our team to try out at this esports group.
Yeah, so Cody, I want to try out for Fortnite esports.
You want to? Did you say you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make some slick joke there. I was hoping you
Nah,
would.
come to practice next Tuesday.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't. You know what? I think I'll sit out there. Jackie Moon and Gomez got it. They got it. They got it taken care of.
The more the merrier.
Cody, I don't feel like getting clapped by Jackie Moon and Gomez.
I'm also in the practices too. My flicks are insane, bro. I boxed them in. Joking is the other way around. They box me in, and then I get pickaxed.
And then I get pickaxed. It's kind of like Luke Tyson, the 1v1s, where he was literally just knifing everyone. It was funny to watch. But
he challenged me to duck game. I will own it, okay? He's got no skill on me in there.
It's okay. I'm very happy that I beat Luke Tyson, the CSGO 1v1. Very happy about that one.
Keep bragging. But it was on my account, so technically I beat him.
Anyways, as we see here, a lot more teams are now coming in closer into the circle here, as you can see. That is one big building over there. Wow. I can't tell if that's a player, but that was also one heck of a shot hitting someone for 20, hitting him for 40. Can they make it 60? No, it does not seem like they will. Here we go. It seems like Mr. Jackie Moon, the yellow target dummy. I do like that skin, though. It's a nice, easy, simple skin. We are going to hit the top 10 section. Here we go with already, I don't believe we have any eliminations, do we, this round?
So far, we are sitting at 0. We are pretty far into the game at the moment with at least, I want to say, somewhere around 10 teams left. Not a big deal. Obviously, placement's also a good thing, too, to see. And it will be faster pace in the end game whenever it comes to it. But really, it's just because no one landed near us in the beginning, so it was very hard for us to find anyone.
Yeah, no, but it does seem like here, it seems like Gomez actually sees someone. He's going to go ahead and hit him for 43, hitting him from across the map all the way towards in between the southwest and the north. Or that's what I'm talking about, the southwest and the west side. That's what I'm talking. Wait, is that? Yeah? No? Yeah, the west side. For a second there, my mind went blank and I completely forgot how a compass works. So, anyways, moving on from that, it seems like they have a actually good positioning here when it comes to where they're sitting right now. Yeah, they're able to just kind of like rebuild their walls there and then open up new kind of angles. So I definitely say we have a good chance as of right now of having the survivability. As you can see, that storm is slow, or was moving in to the point of what's it called?
Ooh, someone is taking shots at Gomez inside his box. They haven't been able to land any hits yet, but Gomez is retaliating and shooting back.
Yeah, here we go. So it seems that Gomez is going to try and kind of rebuild that pyramid, try and get that better angle off here. He does have to watch for the team that is on the north side there. It seems that they're actually in the center of the circle, was in the center of that circle. Of course, they're going to have to slowly shift on over to try and stay in that next circle that moves in when the storm moves in. So here we go.
And it looks like that team that was stuck on that hill over there that's on the farthest side of the circle is coming back over. Gomez was trying to get over there to do damage to it, but it looks like they might be parking right below Gomez and Jackie Moon to see. And it looks like there is damage right there with the car exploding on them. That is going to leave them wide open right now. They are definitely weak, but right now they're trying to widespread so they can fuse Jackie Moon and Gomez to where they are. But I think we've noticed where they are at the moment or are still looking for them.
Yeah, and those builds are slowly going to get destroyed. I believe those are brick builds, correct?
Yep.
So those won't necessarily get burned down by the that car explosion. And even then, moving on from that, it seems that we're still in a good position here. We're just slowly going to move on over. So this high ground is actually putting a lot of advantage towards our side. So hopefully we could do something with it.
I agree, and it looks like they did gain somewhat high ground at the moment, and they are taking their shots right now. Gomez does need to be careful, though. Hopefully, he can get some minis real quick to help him. It looks like Jackie Min already read my mind about that. They are doing very impressive with holding their own on this spot right now. But it looks like another car is coming up. I believe that's a quad crasher that they're taking shots at. Right now, they're just lighting it up right now, and they're slowly pushing into the other group or trying to get into the circle. And it looks like there is a crack on that hill over there with a 31 and a 20 and a 31 again. They are very weak right now. They're just going to go ahead and destroy that rock so they can get that elimination. And there is the first elimination of today by Gomez with a SMG. Nice job, guys.
Yeah, no, managing to actually get somebody stuck up there. The rock's going to get exploded, and they will get killed by the storm. Coming in from the chat, by the way, apparently you are bad at games, but you're a great manager, coming in from our very own director. Cody, do you have any words to say on that before we get to this next high-paced, fast-paced part of the game?
I mean, that still hurts.
But you're a great manager.
I don't want to be a good manager.
Like, I'm bad at Siege, but, like, I could coach a team.
That is the first time I've ever heard you agree to that.
What?
Bad at Siege?
I can call it myself, but I can't exactly, I can't let anybody else put me down.
Chili cheese oatmeal. Someone said duck game. Come to the arena and we will have a rematch. I will own you, okay? And anyways, I want Luke Heist there too. I want a rerun on my 1v1, okay? Until I get this in duck game, and once that's finished, and once I dominate and win, then we will decide on what the third game will be, so we can see who is better at video games.
Yeah, here we go. As you can see, a reposition coming in from what seems to be Jackie Moon and Gomez still on that high ground, trying to take those sniper shots. They're definitely taking what seems to be, what they are good at. Oh, but it seems that we have a team coming on top of Jackie Moon here. He's got to watch out because there is somebody right above him.
Gomez is also pushing on someone too. I believe he was able to hit someone.
Here we go. 2 eliminations coming in, are going onto the side of MWSU. He managed to see
and
that.
I believe that was
up.
Cloud Community College. He just did an elimination right there. I believe we have run into him before, but it looks like Gomez is also right behind him a little ways too. They are right now pushing in with at least 2 eliminations. One for each. And it looks like Jackie Moon did find someone else taking out another player. Sadly, I can't identify who that was because it was anonymous, but it looks like he was also being chased by someone. Jackie Moon is trying to take out whoever was right there behind that build, and it looks like he did pass Gomez too. But it looks like they are running into more, and that's knocking it down to at least 11 opponents against them right now. So there is less than 10 teams left. This is getting really good right now for MWSU. So far, we are doing very well on health, mats, and weapons. So I'm very interested to see how we do this time.
Yeah, 3 eliminations in total onto the side of MWSU. Plus, we're already to that point to where we could make it into the top 5 again as well. And that's what I'm waiting for. They just have to play this. They just have to play it correctly, but it seems that there is somebody on top of Jackie Moon right now. He's going to get taken down, or his shields are going to get taken down to about 16. He's immediately going to have to use his small pots there to try and get to full. That's what he's going to go for here. And it
looks like someone did shoot down a tree, too, trying to take out somewhat builds. That would be terrifying for our team, not noticing a log coming flying in right there. So they do need to be careful because there is one to their right still too.
Yeah,
but it looks like people are launching.
Pad, though. That team was right on top of them. Man, they are in one of the world's
and it looks like they did break
circles.
it on Jackie Moon. Gomez needs to be careful because there's someone that landed in this bush, and it looks like he is in that bush alone right now.
He's got 2 people on top of him, though. Can he get
Jackie
out of
Moon
this
needs to
situation?
hurry and get back to Gomez if he can. If Gomez is not going to be able to handle this fight, he needs to group back up because 2 people on Gomez is getting rough. It looks like he is stuck in the storm right now, being chased, running into more than just one person. It looks like that is another knock. It looks like 2 knocks are down, I believe. Oh, nope, never mind. I believe I was wrong.
Oh, wow, Gomez is managing to go ahead and keep himself alive.
That is another elimination. So Gomez did knock down 2 people in that battle, and both got eliminations. That is amazing to see. And it looks like they are pushing on the team. Jackie Moon is down right now, and it looks like he is going after another battle, and it looks like it is going to be an elimination at 6th place. Not a bad so far. That is a 3rd, 5th, and 6th place. I'm not sure on what the eliminations were. That was pretty fast place. 5 eliminations. That is a pretty good spot so far for us, but it will go ahead and be our 3rd match, and leaves 1 match remaining. What do you think so far?
What do I think so far?
Yeah.
Well, that was definitely a way better. I think that was a way better game in terms of eliminations. Of course, the 6th place with me is kind of iffy. Apparently, I'm bad at Siege, and I forced to try hard. Really, what I was doing is I was just limit testing myself against against our
Also,
director
for
there.
Mr. Oatmeal in there, loose.
You will lose.
Loose. What do you mean by loose? Anyway, after that, we do have some time real quick. We're going to go ahead and show our Kovacs video, and then we will be right back after for our last and final match of the day for our Fortnite team. So let's go ahead and get that Kovacs video up there.
Alrighty, welcome back, Griffins. If you're just now joining us, my name is Scorched Darren, also known as Darren Brinks, and right next to me, my partner in crime,
Cody Doc McLaughlin.
And apparently everyone is roasting us in chat.
Well, let's go ahead and start with the first one. Chili cheese oatmeal. There's a little bit of grammar you can fix in there. Roast right back at you, Cruz. But I thought you didn't exist according to the Overwatch team. And then got team. Didn't know that's how you spelled it.
Dr. Luck, more like Dr. No Luck.
Exactly. There's a lot of grammar you need to fix there. For the heist, can you talk faster, please? Is he talking to us or is he talking to Oatmeal?
He's probably talking to us. I really want someone to roast me personally. I'll wait for it in the chat. But
you have no swagger. You always wear jeans. Those shoes are old. You need new ones.
Yo, shoes
You
raggedy.
need to get a haircut, bro. You're literally the definition of a skater, dude. With the scraggly hair. Exactly what he said.
Anyways, on to what we were talking about.
What
Fortnite.
he said. Tell me you've never talked to a girl without telling me you've never
Oh
talked to a
my
girl. My sick wizard tapestry keeps scaring away all the ladies.
Yeah. Oh my God. Anyways, back to the Fortnite talk. Cody, we've had a good run today. I would say we got one more game, our last game coming up here. Yes?
I'm getting messages from Oatmeal himself.
Oh, good. Okay, but anyways, back into it. We are going to get into our first couple of, what's it called? Our last game here. Loading into it, of course, but we've had a good run. I believe we placed sixth place last game, but we also had 5 eliminations.
We've had
got an update for that.
At the moment, it is loading back up. At the point, it looks like we did move up. It looks like back to third place, with a hefty lead ahead one of them. So if we do a good job here, we may take it. But
okay.
I was about to say something else about the game. Eliminations and everything have done really well. We are slowly going back from third to sixth place, but eliminations are still improving on both sides also.
We went to 6th place?
Yeah, we went 4th, 5th, 6th. No, wait, sorry, 3rd, 4th, 5th. My bad. We went to 5th place.
Okay, so
I don't know what I was talking about
we definitely need a
there.
solid game here to try and make it to qualifiers, right?
Yeah.
Or make it into the finals.
If we get a 3rd or higher, a Victory Royale would even secure us a spot. It would be awesome to also see our team get that. If not, I have very high confidence that we are going to qualify for this next one, and I think we can take it. Again, going back to the same place, no one landing on us. Hopefully, one of them stops by eliminations board, or not eliminations, but bounty board. But it looks like Jackie Moon is close to it, so we might see if there is someone that landed on us. God, you know what I could go for? Some Rice Krispies cereal.
You want Rice Krispies cereal?
What's it called? Not Rice Krispies, but Pop Snarkle Crack.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that what it's called? Rice Krispies, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Get a little bit of that. Get a tiny bit. Not an actual spoonful of sugar, but a little bit of sugar in there. So good.
It's always funny because, like, their whole entire, their brand is based off of, our cereal makes noises. Like, it's I was like, oh, that's cool. I remember being like 8 years old, being like, oh man, I put my ear up to my cereal and it's making snap, crackles, and pops. It's so cool. Anyways, we did drop at Risky Reels again.
You want to know why it does that, though?
Why?
So due to the cereal actually being like so thin, like how the layer of it's like thin, the second you throw milk or any type of liquid in, it's bursting those solid bubbles, making pop noises.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real cool.
Yeah. There goes Hector the Duck again. Now, Luke's trailer has a chance to finally redeem itself.
Redemption.
Luke itself will be able to redeem itself. Will it give us purple or gold loot this time?
Can it give purple and gold loot?
Yes, it should be able to.
It should be.
It
What is this entire time? We're just misinformed and like.
No. It should be able to give us. It's random chance.
Okay, fair. That's right. Here we go. It seems that we're going to go ahead and use a chug cake and put everyone up to about 100 shield, if I am correct about that. Let's see here. It seems that they're going to go ahead and destroy this entire building while they wait for that. Honestly, those chug cakes probably do. Honestly, they put in the work often, actually. I believe that late game, if used correctly, could probably make a difference in a fight, too. So, anyways, here. Oh, it seems that Jackie Moon got stuck on the swing set there. Here we go. The annual or the usual Luke's trailer reveal. I believe this is them taking it out for the 17th time. Yeah, right? That's the 17th time we've taken out Luke's trailer.
Yes.
4 games, or 13 plus 4.
And I believe there was no purple loot again.
Yeah.
So
thanks,
sad.
Luke. Unfortunately.
So sad.
Yeah, here we go, though. It seems that, as usual, of course, it will be used to, or what's it called? We're going to be sitting down and watching them loot for a little bit. I do want to question this, Cody. Why don't they take the snipers?
To be honest, the snipers are trash.
Oh.
In Chapter 1 and 2, they always did enough damage to actually get a knock. The snipers in this one, low reload speed. Every time you have not reload speed, but the fire rate is awful. The magazine capacity is awful, and it doesn't do enough damage to actually fully knock someone. That's why they don't want to waste their time. With the green sniper, you can maybe do 120 damage if a headshot.
Okay.
Blue, still can't be a knock, only a little bit added on to that, maybe 130. Purple, gold, they still won't knock. You literally can't get a knock with any of the snipers. I've tried. And at this point, it's a waste to just carry them, and you have better chances with the heavy AR and just hitting them multiple consecutive times. I'm sure they'll fix it sooner or later, but the season is almost over.
I just realized Mr. Gomez here has an orange sniper.
Yep, so I'll be pretty curious on what he can hit with that one. He can do a lot of damage.
The long range will probably what he's looking for. I really hope he decides to keep it, though, because I just love how Gomez plays these long angles and, like, plays it, what's it called? You kind of just how he just plays the long range in the certain scenarios. So here we go. It seems that we're going to drive out of Rocky Reels there. We did manage to pick up an orange weapon, which is a sniper. Of course, you were going on about how, snipers you're not so fond of. But even then, I definitely don't want Jackie Moon driving me anywhere, by the way. That was definitely an interesting detour. Just driving off the side of a cliff. Being like,
hey, at least he can get you to your destination a lot faster.
Yeah, that is true. I just hope he's not driving my car.
Medical bills, probably going to happen. I don't know if you signed a contract or not. Hopefully Gomez did.
Imagine your Uber driver pulls up and he goes like, hey, look, I know a shortcut, but before we take it, I need you to sign this waiver.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, you're getting out of an Uber, you go into the sewers, and you're literally on a boat. You'd be like, oh, don't worry, this way's just faster. Yeah, with things like that, though. Or not things like that. But no, moving on, it seems that we're going to go ahead and pick up a bounty to learn where Jelly TG is. And that
so to go ahead and recap for what happened earlier, for placement-wise, it looks like we did take third place at the moment in this. One of the teams from the last week, it looks like they did qualify again in there, so most likely we will be taking second place.
Okay, so are we in the...
At the moment we are in. We just need another solid game because we are ahead by a solid 10 points from the team in fourth place. So
Okay.
we are pretty good, and the team behind them are really far back by like 20 from us. So another solid top 5 game here would secure us a spot, especially if we got eliminations.
It seems that we're immediately go ahead and rotate on over to this giant placement of high ground, actually. I don't know if there's a certain word for it. I like to call it the cliffs, simply because, as we saw last game, Gomez actually wanted to try and scale down these so-called cliffs and accidentally fell. So he is going to keep the sniper. He's going to get rid of what seems to be the AR, and you know what? I think that's a better move, kind of just changing it up a bit like that. I definitely think that a sniper suits Gomez very well. So I hope you agree with me on that.
Yes.
I just needed that confirmation there. Anyways, Jackie Moon, they're making some good distance here. It seems that Jackie Moon or Gomez decided to go ahead and ping. Let's see. Oh, didn't take any damage there. We didn't want to have a round 2 of what seemed to be when he was taking that fall damage. So
we don't talk about that moment.
anyways, yeah, no, it's just a hiccup, and you know what? Even then, it came out to be a great game. So, you know, it shows though that people make mistakes, and even that if you make a mistake, you don't have to go okay, GG next game. You can. This is one of my favorite things that I learned is that mistakes can be made, but then like if a mistake happens, say like, all right, it was a mistake. What can we do to work around it? How can we save this moment? And I think that's a very important part of what Gomez and Jackie Moon are very good at. Overall, so again, going off of that, high hopes for this game. I do believe it's becoming nighttime, and when it becomes nighttime, does it usually become foggy?
No, that's just the sign that the storm's about to close for the first one.
Oh, all right.
That just depends on a certain area. It looks like the storm may be covering this area later in the game. If it's usually in a dark area, it means that the storm's most likely going to be there even after this circle. But it looks like they are pushing on one of their targets. It looks like they did find him chasing after a llama that was trying to get away from him. If they follow the loot trail, it could be over in this area. Most likely they're in the house.
Wow,
It looks like they jumped
right
over
on top
him.
of the
It looks like
team.
they are just on immediate knockdown. It looks like we did a little bit of damage, but it looks like we're going to go ahead and chase after another opponent with one opponent knocking down Twee. And it looks like there is another elimination. Going ahead and taking Twee and Jelly. Wait, Jelly or Jolly?
Yeah, I actually believe that's only... Oh, that is 2 kills, but we have another team trying to come up behind, and it seems that third party, both Jackie Moon and Gomez. Now, Gomez has that sniper. You got to remember that. He's going to need some pings, though. He's going to need some information and know where exactly or what he's looking for. And it seems that he does have this tight little angle here that he's gonna slowly try and ease himself into, but unfortunately can't find it. He's gonna go ahead and take the chest, not finding anything much of value, and it does seem that they're gonna go ahead and push forward. So.
And it looks like during that last battle, we did go ahead and knock out the college or University of Wayland Baptiste.
A beautiful shot coming in from Gomez. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see it, but it was such a beautiful kill. He managed to go ahead and click the head there. So that will be another elim coming in from the side of MWSU. Here we go.
And it looks like there is one left. It looks like he is going to go ahead and try the hold ground. He may try to push for a revive, but I think he's just trying to hold his team's point right now, trying to slowly push him back. I think he's just waiting for the moment to push them back or crack one of Gomez and Jackie Moon. But it looks like we're not going to give up.
Oh, what a shot. Almost so close making connection.
We're going to keep pushing because right now they are pretty much in the storm right now, slowly getting pushed back. And here we are with a drop on him. And it looks like he is trying to get away with the crack, but it looks like he will be eliminated.
There we go.
And it looks like that is an elimination, I believe, on Leon Star?
Yeah, no amazing kills coming in from Leon Starfish.
Yeah, Leon Starfish. And it looks like Southern Arkansas University Team D is knocked out.
Yeah, so going on from that, what a beautiful play there. Already up to 4 kills with about 26 people left, I believe. So, yeah, no, and that, Gomez definitely, switching over from an AR to a sniper was definitely a good call too. As much as the AR was put in the works, an immediate down in that last fight was very important. That could just kind of set the scene for how that fight was going to go. Going to pick up the shield berries. And even going to pick up the shield berries. That's what Jackie Moon's going to go ahead and do there to try and get his shield back up to 100. Now what I'm trying to see here is where they're going to go ahead and go, where they're definitely in different territory than what we've been in. And, of course...
They're keeping an eye on that gas station mechanic shop down there. It looks like right now they are looking around for some shields, some chugs. Maybe if they get ideas they could probably pull off right now. They are running to the tall grass. I remember this is a place they were also last game. They got, I believe, 4 eliminations right there from Triple Team that attacked them, which was still a good game. I believe that was part of their first one. Right now, I guess they're just going to probably set up. It'll probably be a slow little pace game right here until they run into someone new. One of their last builds they had whenever they took out the first team from, I believe it was not Southern, but the Baptiste College.
Yeah, no, they're definitely...
Or Baptist. I don't know why I said it like that.
Definitely much more safer to try and trail back to where they were, considering they had a lot more builds. On that note, even though they're just trying to pick up these materials that they have, it seems that both of them are almost up to max materials too, so they're definitely ready for another fight, or they might even wait for, they might even wait for another fight here, or they're going to push for another fight. That's what I meant, of course. So
too bad that llama got away.
What's that?
Too bad that llama got away.
Yeah, I know that loot llama was just trailing itself around, but it was good because they were kind of using that loot llama as bait there last second. So that's probably why we got our first 2 eliminations, because the team just wasn't expecting it. So
it looks like there is a car up ahead. They don't notice Jackie Moon or Gomez at the moment. That was at Risky Reels where they landed. It looks like they're going to go take a look and see if they can find him. Jackie Moon's going to push him so Gomez can catch up to him. And it looks like they are still there driving around. I think they were just looking for a car, and it looks like they are driving away at the moment. This is a chance to go ahead and take him out, but it looks like he is going to let them go because they are already so far away and Gomez is not fully with him.
Yeah, no, you definitely didn't want to shoot there, else it would have trailed back and probably tried taking out Jackie Moon there. As you did mention, Gomez III was...
But there is firing over to southeast, I believe. We could see a little bit on the minimap of Jackie Moon.
Yeah, no, here we go. It seems like Gomez is going to try and get some high ground here, probably to use that sniper, probably put in the works for it.
And it looks like the car is coming back right now. It looks like the car is going to actually third party. Someone, it did shut off.
Oh, what a shot. Like, he's going to hit somebody for 98, I believe.
Look, Jackie Moon's going to go ahead and push him while Gomez covers long range. He might want to follow up and be his backup just in case whenever he gets over there, because if he doesn't, it's going to be bad if Jackie Moon gets knocked.
Yeah, here we go. He's trying to look for that angle there. Oh, he almost falls down here. Jackie Moon is right now on top of them, actually. Actually, no, it seems that they went ahead and moved away here. There's fire all around Jackie Moon here. This is a bad position, it seems, from Jackie here. It seems that there's already somebody trying to fight him as well. Jackie's going to go ahead and retreat back just a little bit. They're trying to find it. He hears the footsteps up right in front of him. He sees somebody right in front of him. He hits him for 99, but there is somebody right behind Jackie Moon as well.
And it looks like he did get a little bit of splashes from that enemy right there that was trying to use it, so he did gain health just a little bit. But it looks like now there is just more than one college on them right now. There's a possible third party. I'm not sure if MWSU knows exactly where they are, but it looks like that other college that they were attacking is trying to get away. Jackie Moon is lighting him up right now. His shield is broken, and he is down to white health. I'm not sure how much health he does have, but right now they are firing back at the moment, and there is another team. I believe it's his teammate that's actually firing at Jackie Moon, so his teammate can heal and get away. And it looks like he is swinging away to get out of there, and it looks like Gomez did hit him for a little bit.
Yeah, no, he had those web slingers. He managed to go ahead and escape, it seems. I believe Jackie Moon and Gomez might be in a better position now, taking over these builds on what they had. But they're definitely looking around here because any team could run up on them at any second now. As you mentioned, there might have been a third party earlier, so even then they do see the builds. Again, Gomez is going to go ahead and use that sniper to his advantage. He hits someone for 99. That might have been a car, actually. It seems that from what I'm seeing here, actually, on both of my screens, that Gomez hit something for 98. It might have just been that car there. It did destroy most of that build. Now Gomez is trying to find who else he can try and do damage to longer prolonged.
It looks like there is someone out in the storm right now. They are hitting them for a lot of shield. They have broken shield right now. They are taking storm damage. I'm not sure exactly. There hasn't been a knock yet or an elimination, but there is someone out there in the storm at Rocky Reels. And it looks like he is moving right. I guess he has those web slingers to get him out of there, but it looks like he keeps getting stopped by Jackie Moon and is still stuck in the storm. Storm damage is not that big right now. It's probably 2 to 3 ticks right now, but it's not doing a whole lot to him. Gomez with a sniper shot of 96 shield on the team he is fighting. Right now, both players are attacking two different teams at the moment. Jackie Moon pushing someone in the storm, and Gomez pushing someone that's inside the circle right on the edge.
Right, yeah, now this is, again, they're in a good position. They were in the center of the old storm, so they're definitely going to have teams moving around trying to, how do I put this, trying to push up on them.
Yeah, because right now Gomez and Jackie Moon both have really decent spots, and it looks like someone might be in that bush down there, but no clue. Fireflies would definitely come in handy at that point if they wanted to get someone out of that bush.
Yeah. Seems that they see some other builds coming across here. I'm waiting for a team. There's also somebody to their left. I don't realize they think that they saw the builds over there. Maybe they did. They just didn't see them as a real and total threat. As of right now, I'd be careful to see who is in that old build. As you can see over to right where Gomez is looking. He
looks
sees
like someone
the team
is moving.
Can he go ahead and try and get a sniper shot off, though? That's what I'm looking for. As you can see, we're down to the point to where 10th place is the bare minimum placement we can get right now.
And it looks like more than just one teams are moving now to farther inside the circle. They are taking shots right now. And it looks like Gomez was able to hit a couple shots. He needs to be careful with his health, though, since he is sitting at 160. And it looks like Jackie Moon's also cracking someone to the left of them, southwest. But right now, a lot of them are and pretty much right in front of them. None of them are behind them or even tried to push up on them. They're around them going farther into the circle. It's a pretty interesting play from both teams. That was a close snipe right there, and it looks like he's almost hitting those shots, but barely just missing. I mean, it's hard to hit someone while swimming, especially when they're
he's got one bullet left. That's unfortunate because he won't really hit.
Nope, replenished. Now he's back up to 43.
Okay, that one was definitely an interesting one.
And it looks like there's a hit on Spider-Man.
Quite literally Spider-Man.
Welcome to Fortnite. And that is an elimination on the guac.
Yeah, very well played. It seems that was a solo player left standing. It seems that now,
And I believe that was also one of the colleges from University of Providence knocking out their red team.
Yeah, look at these call-outs now. It seems that MWSU is saying or is telling, or Jackie Moon is pinging where some of the enemies are, and it seems that that's where the damage input is coming from here. So Gomez is going to be taken up to about 100 shield and 100 health now. I'm definitely wanting to know if he can land any more of these shots so that he can give himself an advantage of this late game too. So maybe even a no-scope in the ending fights there too. That'll be an interesting one.
And it looks like Jackie Moon and Gomez are going to go ahead and push farther in before the circle starts closing. Well, the circle is going to start right now, but they are going to push on someone that is sitting right here. I'm not sure if it is the two players or not, but it looks like Gomez or Jackie Moon. Oh, and then they found a launch pad they're going to go ahead and take, and it looks like they're going to fly in farther to the circle and go ahead and get across the bridge. They might try to land on this group that's right here at the end of it right now. He just marked it right now, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and land there. They need to be careful and go ahead and box up right now. Here comes Jackie Moon. That was a fast edit getting in there. I'm actually very happy he did that speed edit real quick, but it looks like they are pushing on someone right now that is right above them. It looks like they're going to go ahead and expand too. They need to expand as much as they can with as much room as they can. And it looks like there is a close snipe right there on someone that is just entering. It looks like that team is also getting sprayed from so many sides right now. God, did I just speak for like multiple minutes?
Yes, you did. I was just letting you do your thing, man. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, no, it seems that Jackie Moon is now rushing up on a team in the corner here. He's going to go ahead and get a knock. Hits him for 100. He's going to go ahead and eliminate him. 6 eliminations.
Sure.
We do have to remember how many people are placed left, though, because placement is also very important when it comes to this. As much as we get high eliminations, we also need to
I believe that was also
low
someone
too.
from the other team of University of Providence out of their 3 teams. I believe that if that was an immediate elimination, that is another team out of the list right now, and I believe that was their blue team.
Yeah, no, here we go. They hear firing right in front of them. They need to be able to go ahead and run up on someone. They do see someone that just dropped in front of them. Here we go. I'm waiting to see if we can get any more sniper shots coming in from Gomez the third here. He's been putting in the works. He's definitely been having a lot of good games, I would say. So let's see. They're just waiting for the team to go ahead and keep building up. But also at the same time, they do see someone.
And that is a knock on Rowdy the Jack. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and take down his partner that was still in the storm. And that was actually a really good play right there.
Splash 2, which means they will be able to manage to get themselves inside of that storm there. There's somebody right in front of them. Can he take them out?
I believe that was his teammate that got away. And it looks like he did get in there with that hit. But it looks like they're going to go ahead and light him up right now. But they are also stuck in the storm. And it looks like that was also elimination at 7.
Gomez went down. Unfortunately, they will play 7th, but I believe that might be a good positioning too. It seems that Jackie did get stuck with the double Deadpools as well. So we're going to go ahead and switch it on back over to us. Very well played for MWSU. I believe that was the last game, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, so in that case, I believe we will go ahead and end the stream.
We're going to go ahead and throw real quick for one more time, if you guys want to check it out, our YouTube channel. If you guys have already followed it, remember to go ahead and check out our Instagram, our Twitch, and I believe our Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. Go ahead, follow, subscribe, like, republish, whatever you guys can. We love the support, and also you guys get to see a lot of stuff that we're doing, not just for Fortnite, but all of our other teams and our other groups that are involved, including our clubs and activities. But other than that, Griffs, we'll catch you later.
Go Griffs.